Sahebzada A. Khan, Consul General of Pakistan, and the Consulate General, the gentleman who just spoken, of Pakistan for joining the town of Markham in the hosting of this year's celebration.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, Excellencies, और मेरे अजीज हमवतनों, Assalamu alaikum and a good morning to all of you. I would like to thank each one of you for being here despite the rain and the sun. I am indebted. I am also indebted to the town of Markham, its great mayor and the deputy mayor and all the councillors who are here or not here, the fire department and the police representation from Toronto and North York. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to acknowledge a year's hard work by the fantastic team of officers and my dedicated staff who work and strive to help the 250,000 Pakistani community members who live in Greater Toronto areas, and also acknowledge their wonderful better halves who, along with my wife, represent Pakistan so very well. Ladies and gentlemen, since we were in this hall last, Pakistan has gone through devastating floods. I would like to take this opportunity to thank not only the Pakistani community, but the Canadian people who so generously poured out their hearts and helped Pakistan. So thank you, Markham, thank you, Ontario, and thank you, Canada. Let me also inform you that the Canadian government continues to support us from the first day of the floods till today. A contribution and assistance which started with $19 million, ladies and gentlemen, last week has risen up to $71.8 million. In this regard, I would like to make a special mention of Honorable Senator Salma Ataullah Jan and Member Parliament Bob Deckert for their personal endeavors. And today, on behalf of the 300,000 strong Pakistani community, I would like to look towards Ottawa and thank Prime Minister Stephen Harper for being engaged with Pakistan.
Who's going to form a majority government?
Government or no government, sir, we are very grateful for all governments of Pakistan, previous governments, present governments, and future governments. Ladies and gentlemen, floods in Pakistan, but now Japan is going through traumatic times. I am happy to note as Consul General of Pakistan that the Pakistani community has come out in the same manner in which you did for the Haitian earthquake. So my deepest appreciation to all of you. While Japan is going through a traumatic phase, there is a precarious situation in Libya as well. The government of Pakistan is following the situation in Libya with serious concern in the wake of the military strikes and the loss of human lives. Sanity demands and questions the interpretation and implementation of humanitarian principles vis-à-vis Libya. Ladies and gentlemen, this one shoe, Mr. Deputy Mayor, this one shoe fit all policy of bombing everybody that you simply don't like has serious repercussions for our future generations. They continue to treat the symptoms but not the disease. And only a few days ago, a peaceful jirga of Pakistani tribal leaders in North Waziristan was bombed by drones, because that is what we know how to do. We bomb people. The government of Pakistan strongly condemns this act of violation of human rights and our territorial sovereignty. But somehow or the other, some friends and all foes, ladies and gentlemen, are hell-bent to destabilize Pakistan, to cripple our economy, to breed religious intolerance in Pakistan. Our patience is being tested. And most recently, we lost a great leader in Pakistan, our minorities minister, the late Sahebzad. And I knew him personally, and so did many of you. Mr. Bhatti was a voice of moderation. He always spoke of interfaith harmony, but he was killed by the criminal and terrorist elements. What was the world reaction? The world reaction was they played into the hands of these criminals to distort the image of Pakistan and breed further religious intolerance in Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, who should Pakistan then trust? We already live in a very dangerous neighborhood. Mr. Deputy Mayor, the Pakistan military, which is 500,000 strong, spends $4 billion on our military budget. And therefore, a very small chunk comes for our socio-economic development. So $4 billion for the Pakistani military, and right next to us, the military budget increase of India has gone up to 36 billion, 8 times more. So we live in a rough neighborhood. I am sad today because there is no let in the atrocities that are being unleashed on the Kashmiri people. Ladies and gentlemen, today we must take a moment to remember our Kashmiri brothers and sisters. But the world wants to free the Tunisian people, the Egyptian people, the Libyan people. What about the Kashmiri people, I ask the world? Is this not double standards of the West? But let me also assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that Pakistan, Khuda ki qasam, is guided by its national interest. At times, we do not understand. At times, we do not understand the broad picture, the big picture, the real politique, and we tend to criticize. But one thing for sure, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you loud and clear on behalf of 180 Pakistanis living in Pakistan and 7 million Pakistanis like you living abroad, that Pakistan's sovereignty is non-negotiable.